Harry Watling, the Absolute United manager, is with us straight after the game here, 2-2. And Harry, that was quite some affair, wasn't it? Your players kept their nerve and had to, I suppose, against Rochdale today.
Yeah, it was or the old cliche, a game of two halves is just putting it mildly. I thought we were miles and miles off it in the first half, miles off it, and it's not acceptable. I'm not silly. I've got eyes. I can see what's going on, but I'll tell you what, group of lads in there showed so much character. We had some choice words at half time, and they come out and they give us the performance we was hoping for against, again, a really good team.
Yeah, and looking at the goals that you scored, a defensive mistake, but Ben Chapman's goal, audacious, I think Charles Webster called it, and what a finish.
Yeah, no, we planned around regains high up the pitch all week. We thought that they would give us something. We didn't know it would be from a moment like that. We thought maybe we could trap them a little bit closer to the goal, but yeah, great finish, and then again that gives you a platform to build from.
Yeah, and straight after that, 90 seconds I think it was on the clock, Franklin Domey brought down in the penalty area. It was all you at that stage, wasn't it? It's incredible sometimes how football can turn in that way, but just the momentum you needed?
Yeah, and that's the big word, is momentum. You have to go toe-to-toe with these teams, but you need belief in order to do that. I would say, once we got the first, I thought the crowd sucked the ball towards the goal a lot. The place just lifted, but we didn't give them anything to scream about in the first half. And like I say, I'm not silly. I can see it, and we're certainly not. We're not setting up to do that. But it's a slow process, and we've got to build off of the positives as much as we can.
Rochdale a good side, obviously, and they showed how they can ping the ball around in the first half as well. Obviously, there are two sides on the field trying to play football. Were you aware that they might dominate possession?
No, there wasn't two sides on the field trying to play football in the first half. We just watched them play. We just stood back and watched them play. We give them too much respect. But there was a couple of moments in the first half where we didn't show them any respect. They give us the ball back. You have to go toe to toe with these teams. I keep saying it, I'm not looking at the league table yet. I know that they're a good side. They've been together a fair while, and the coaching staff there have obviously got round pegs in round holes. But we have to respect ourselves, and we have to go for these teams, especially when we're at home. And I thought the second half there was two teams on the pitch, and we were the better team in the second half.
I know you've got a long injury list as well, which is hard as a manager coming into a new club or a newish club to do that. But how are things progressing? We see what's happening on the pitch with Fleet, but behind the scenes, you're not going to be comfortable in bottom place in the division, but you're getting happy with what you're seeing? We've
seen patches of performances. We still haven't put 90 minutes together yet. Even Hartlepool wasn't 90 minutes. Today it was a case of you go in at half time, and I just want characters and personalities then. That's what I'm after. And I'm saying you need to go and win the second half. Behind the scenes, look, there's a lot of good work that goes on here. There's a lot of good people at this football club. Just need a little bit of direction. So I'm working hard with Damien and myself and Kurz and John to try and put things in the right direction. The injury list is massive. I've never quite seen anything like it. That comes from, I don't think we've had the pre-season that we should have had, if I'm being brutally honest. And I'm seeing that week in, week out now, that people are breaking down. We've got to get fit, and we've got to get fit quickly. I see enough today, again, to say that we can see a game out by pressing forwards and running forwards and not being half-hearted in our belief.
That's not an easy position for you. You're playing catch-up with fitness as well as, obviously, with results.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Listen, there's 5 professional leagues in this country. I've taken over the team that's bottom of all of those teams. So it's not going to be rosy. It's not going to be... it's not going to be amazingly good when you walk in. You've got to put things back together, piece things back together. But we're doing that slowly but surely with the guys. So it's not the management team that's doing it on their own. It's not the players. It's everybody. It's the culture of the football club. We're trying to look upwards rather than down.
A new signing, or a player that fans seen before, Jack Wakely on the bench today, coming in at Wycombe last season. I know he impressed when he was here on a loan spell. Why is he at the club this time around?
I know Jack from when he was a young boy at Chelsea. We was at Cobham together. I trust him as a man, first and foremost. I think he's a very good football player, and he wouldn't have been in that system for as long as he was if he wasn't competent. He then goes to Wycombe, and he's very, very unlucky, so we're lucky to have him here. He needs minutes. So Tuesday night will be an opportunity for us to give him minutes on the pitch, but I just need to get him out of the injury room, off the injury bed, onto the pitch, onto the training pitch, and we still haven't fielded our best team, anywhere near our best team yet. I would say we're probably 40% towards our best team, and that is me being completely honest with you and the fans that are listening.
Sure. And then next weekend, obviously, it's a big one for the fans, for Maidstone and Ipswich fans alike. Those Kent derbies always catch light. They're exciting affairs. What do you make of that one?
Well, my office is quite close to the ticket office, and the ticket office today was booming. Not necessarily for people buying tickets for this, they already had that, but people saying, oh, can I have a Maidstone ticket? I know it's a massive game. I know how important it is to the fans, and I'll make sure that the players realise that if they don't already, and we'll go down there full strength trying to get into the next round.
Brilliant. Harry, thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Sports Hub. Been great to talk to you, and congratulations on the point today. Really exciting game.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Great to meet you.